Confused by musical terms? Master half steps and whole steps to play more confidently on the piano. Give me 3 minutes and I'll teach you the essential building blocks of music, half steps and whole steps. You'll learn how to identify them on the piano and use this knowledge to improve your scales, read music, and play songs with confidence. Hi, I'm Ruby Medina, specializing in online piano lessons for beginners. With my lessons, you can enjoy the comfort and convenience of learning piano from home, eliminating the need for travel. My tailored sessions bring the ease and joy of learning piano into your home by ensuring each moment is packed with engaging, stress-free education. In each of my videos, I'll share practical piano tips that you can start using right away to enhance your playing skills. So today I will teach you about half steps and whole steps. Knowing half steps and whole steps is essential for understanding scales, reading music, and playing your favorite songs. Once you understand these steps, you'll see patterns on the piano, making it easier to find notes and play melodies. A half step is the smallest distance between two notes on the piano. It's when two notes are right next to each other. So for example, C and C sharp. These two notes are right next to each other. Another example is A and A flat. Another example of a half step is from E to F, because these two notes are right next to each other. A whole step is the distance between two notes with one note in between them. So for example, C to D. That's a whole step. And the one note that's in between those two is C sharp. From C to D, you're skipping one key. Another example of a whole step is from E to F sharp. A whole step consists of two half steps. Another example is from G sharp to A sharp. Going from G sharp to A is one half step, and going from A to A sharp is another half step. So two half steps would then equal a whole step. One more example of a whole step is from E flat to F. There is one key in between them, and that would be E. Now let's see how this concept of half steps and whole steps applies to a familiar tune, such as Ode to Joy. So in case you're not familiar with the tune, it goes like this. So looking at this piece, the distance between E and F, that's an example of a half step, because there's no note in between those two. They're right next to each other. Then if you look from F to G, that's an example of a whole step, because there is a key in between those two. And looking at how all the other notes relate to each other, everything is pretty much written with a whole step in between. For example, from C to D, and from E to D. Imagine if these steps were different, the tune would completely change. That's why half steps and whole steps are so important. They create the patterns that make melodies recognizable and beautiful. Understanding whole steps and half steps will help you to play music that you enjoy, which is built on scales and chords. Ready to take the next step in your piano journey? I'm offering a free 15-minute private lesson to help you get started. Simply message me with the words "free class" and let's take the first step toward building your piano skills together. Thank you for tuning in. Catch me in the next video.